If you were going to run away from God, where would you think to go? I want you to take a minute and look at a map. No, really, pull out your phone. I'm going to right now. I'm going to open up a map app, and I'm going to take a minute to look at it. As you open it up, you're going to see that blue dot, and it reminds you where you are right now. Wherever you are in the world, that blue dot represents where you are. And you zoom out, and you pinch the screen time and time again, and what you find is the whole world. And as you look at it, you see Greenland on the top, and you see Antarctica at the bottom, and everywhere in between. And as you look around, I want to invite you to think, is there a place on this map that God didn't create? Is there a place in this world? Is there a single exotic island? Is there a single snowy mountaintop? Is there a single dilapidated neighborhood that God didn't create? Somewhere that we could go to run from the love of God? It calls to mind for me Psalm 139, which proclaims, "Where could I go to get away from your spirit? Where could I go to escape your presence? If I went up to heaven, you would be there. If I went down to the grave, you'd be there too. If I could fly on the wings of dawn, stopping to rest only on the far side of the ocean, even there your hand would guide me. Even there your strong hand would hold me tight." There are other ways that we might try to escape from God's reach as well. If not by traveling from distant to distant places, I wonder if even mentally, emotionally, in the caverns of our own hearts, our minds, our thoughts, we try to find ways of distancing ourselves from this God who loves us so much. Maybe we build up emotional walls. Maybe we have ways of distracting ourselves with a million other things to do. Maybe we numb ourselves with substances and vices that allow us to hide from life. Perhaps we do this theologically, or we create these games that we play with God where we try to play, or we try to bargain, or we try to barter with God. God, if you give me what I want from you, then I'll follow you. And if we don't get it, we shut God out completely. If you resonate with this today, if you are that person who might be running from God, I want to invite you to stop, to soften your heart, and to turn back to God. You see, there is no place that we can't go. There is no place that we can go where we would go outside of God's reach. There is nowhere on this earth outside of God's love.